So this is round 2 of the finale. It's the dessert invention test. And we have 2 hours to plate up a fantastic restaurant-style dessert. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Now, Eamon here, he's doing a super complex dessert. He's probably got 4 or 5 elements in this one tart or delice. Do you think he's bitten off more than he can chew?
Oh, my gosh, this is huge. Texturally, if he can pull that off,
it'd be fantastic.
It will be amazing.
You know what, though?
It'd be
And this
beautiful.
is what I love about Eamon. He's the true competitor. He's that far behind. He's pulling out all the stops to make himself a winner. 30 minutes down, 1.5 hours to go. Kirk, you need to get that chocolate cake in the oven. It takes 90 minutes to cook. You're running out of time.
A little over 30 minutes is up, and I finally put the main cake into the oven, but I also pour some of the cake mix into a couple of little containers as a safety in case the cake doesn't work out. So I figure at least if I have a couple of little ones there, I'll be able to present them and hopefully they won't know any different. We'll just have to wait and see.
While the pastry base is resting and my creme brulee is in the oven, I start preparing a chocolate cream for the mousse. As soon as I start folding in, it looks beautiful. It's chocolatey, it's smooth, there's no lumps. It looks great, exactly what I was hoping for.
With less than 90 minutes to go, I start making my chocolate-dipped raspberries. I've never dipped raspberries in chocolate before. A few weeks ago, I tried dipping orange in chocolate and it didn't work at all. So I'm a bit nervous.
I pour my bavarois into my moulds, and just before I put them in the fridge, I think to myself, they're too runny. It was like a strawberry milkshake, when it should have been a thick, rich custard. I know they're not going to set in time, so it's back to the drawing board. I have to go back, measure my milk, whisk my eggs, whisk my caster sugar, and begin the whole process again.
It looks like you're making it all again. What's happening?
Yeah, exactly. I've done this process before.
So what's in here?
The gelatin.
And
the milk.
Right, can't boil gelatin.
Oh.
When you boil gelatin, it compromises the property of the gelatin.
Start again?
I would change it, personally, divide that recipe by 4 and make 1 very small amount and set 2 of these, put this in the freezer and give yourself a way out. Always good about having a plan is having a good plan B. Semi-Fredo.
Okay.
Gary suggests I do a semi-Fredo, but I really, really want to make my bavarois. So I start again, but I make a smaller version. So I start boiling my milk for the 3rd time.
You have 1 hour to go. And when we talk about being a competitor, this is what we mean. The concentration, the skill. Come on.
I'm doing really well. I've got the chocolate mousse mix in the fridge, the creme brulees in the blast chiller, and next I move on to the caramel sauce.
I'm getting really worried because my custard is still not the consistency that I want it. Gary comes around and realises that more or less I've got scrambled custard.
80 degrees, that's all you need to take it to. You've boiled it, so it's scrambled.
Okay.
So I think we need to go to our good plan B, our semi-Fredo of strawberry, and hope that they set and freeze, which they have. How long did they take to freeze, just out of curiosity?
About 10 minutes.
Wow, 10 minutes. You know what you got time to do? Is take that mixture and add more of this, which is your coulis, all right?
Yeah.
Taste that, taste it. Play with that recipe, right? Bung it in 2 of those, get that tasting beautiful. So it tastes like strawberries. Add anything else you want into to make it spectacular and freeze it. And I'm looking forward to your semi-Fredo of fresh summer strawberries.
Okay.
I decide to start one last time on my bavarois. I really, really want to plate a bavarois because that's what I came here to do. But I don't know if I'm going to make the time.
Guys, you've got a half an hour left in the 2nd round of the finale.
Don't give up now. When you're so close, you never know, you just might come up with something brilliant.
With half an hour to go, I'm starting to get worried about the chocolate cake. Initially it rose really high, and now when I look in the oven, it's sunk right down again. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, I'm starting to get worried.
At 30 minutes to go, I decide to pour 6 moulds. I put 2 in the blast freezer, 2 in the normal freezer, and 2 in the fridge, hoping that I'll spread my chances out so that one of them will be fine.
You know what, George? Kirk and Rachel have buckled under the pressure of this finale challenge, the invention test. Let's be honest, Rachel's first attempt at Bavois is not a Bavois. She can set them into a semi-freddo and freeze them, which means semi-frozen, or if they set in the fridge and there's a lot of gelatin in there, they're going to be like little squash balls. So I've got my fingers crossed for that second batch.
Kirk, he's doing this chocolate cake basically with raspberry coulis. The problem is he going to make this chocolate cake into a restaurant quality dessert?
It's a bit pedestrian. You've got to do something special. I'd rather see something layered, you know, where he takes in all those beautiful little raspberries, something that's really delicate and gorgeous. Now, whether or not this big chalky cake is going to deliver that, that's another question.
I decided to check on my little chocolate cakes and I pull one out just to test it. I cut into it and the top just cracks and falls in at an angle like this, meaning that there was sort of the top and then a whole pocket of air and then the sort of the chocolate cake mixed down the bottom. Not good. But the other one looks good. I just don't know if it's going to have a pocket of air between it and the cake as well. We'll have to see.
When I think the chocolate delices are set enough, I use a blowtorch around the side of the tin carefully so that I can slide the tin off and dress it with the chocolate glaze.
I'm running out of time. I think I've cooked the big cake long enough, so I run it over to the blast freezer to hopefully cool down really quickly.
You have 10 minutes to go in round 2 of the finale.
Don't forget, guys, there's 30 points each up for grabs in this round, and some of you definitely need them.
So, Kirk, is your cake ready in time?
I have a backup plan.
Mini versions?
Yeah, that guy there.
This is a pretty simple dessert. It's got to be, the presentation has got to look spectacular to keep you in the lead.
Yes, I understand. I shall do my best.
I take one of my earlier Bavois out of the freezer and use a blowtorch to apply heat and get it out of the mould. And I am ready to pick that thing up and throw it at the end of the room. I'm so frustrated.
Hello,
Rachel,
Matt.
how's it going? Ugly?
Trying to make a Bavois.
What is it, not setting?
Not setting, too runny.
Well, what happens if it doesn't hold?
Well, I've got some frozen ones here, so I was thinking of doing like a strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, smart idea.
Finally, I decide to plate up a semi-Fredo. This is the best I can do considering the circumstances and that everything hasn't gone the way it should.
To put the glaze on the chocolate delice, I put them on a wire rack and pour the chocolate over the top so it drips all over the delice. Once the chocolate glaze is where I want it to be, with the white chocolate I've melted, I'll put it into a piping bag and drizzle that over the top of the chocolate delice. It's looking great. I'm pretty sure I've cooked it all really good. I'm starting to get really excited.
Have you been possessed by some strange French pastry chef? What's going on? That's spectacular.
The underdog coming out of me, I think.
Yeah? This was like a chocolate delice?
Yes, those were the test runs.
They look great, Eamon. It's really good.
Thanks.
Guys, you have 5 minutes to go.
You've really got to be putting these desserts on the plates now. If you're not thinking about it, oh my goodness, you're in trouble. Come on.
I'm really relieved that the cake's held together. It looks good. I decided to still try 2. So if the main cake doesn't work out, I've got my little ones of safety.
The final touch for the chocolate delice is one by one, very carefully placing the roasted almonds around the side of the delice. I'm picking almond by almond, making sure they're full, they're not cracked. I want it to look as good as possible.
Guys, you have 60 seconds left of round 2 of the finale. Come on.
Come on, Rachel, dig deep.
I'm plating my dish. I put my strawberry syrup on. I'm just stressed because nothing has gone the way I want it to. My Bavois hasn't turned out, but this is the best I can do. I really just hope they like it.
I'm trying to plate 2 up at the same time. I realised that I probably should have put it all on a bigger plate so that I could actually spread it out more. They both look crowded.
You have 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Step away. Well done, guys.
Brilliant, brilliant effort.